Aam Aadmi Party today has held prayers and fast at Jantar Mantar in protest against the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal, who is in Tihar jail in the alleged liquor policy case. Now, Arvind Kejriwal was arrested on the 21st of March by the Enforcement Directorate in the now scrapped Delhi excise policy in connection with money laundering. He was sent into judicial custody for 15 days on the 1st of April, which essentially means he remains behind bars till at least the 15th of April, and the hearing, of course, will continue. A massive showdown, meanwhile, over Arvind Kejriwal's arrest continues, with the Aam Aadmi Party continuing its protest and the BJP continuing its counter.
देखिए, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की गिरफ्तारी को लेकर पूरी दिल्ली में, पूरे देश में बहुत रोष है। आज आप दिल्ली के किसी भी हिस्से में जाइए, लोग रोक कर पूछ रहे हैं केजरीवाल कब बाहर आएंगे, केजरीवाल कब जेल से रिहा होंगे, केजरीवाल कब बाहर आएंगे। क्यों? क्योंकि दिल्ली के लोग अरविंद केजरीवाल से प्यार करते हैं। दिल्ली के लोग अरविंद केजरीवाल को सिर्फ एक मुख्यमंत्री नहीं मानते, वो उनको अपना बेटा मानते हैं, अपना भाई मानते हैं। वो व्यक्ति जिन्होंने उनके बच्चों को अच्छा स्कूल दिया, उनको अच्छा इलाज दिया, 24 घंटे बिजली दी, 0 बिजली का बिल दिया। तो इसलिए दिल्ली के सभी लोग और देश भर के अलग अलग हिस्सों में लोग अरविंद केजरीवाल की रिहाई चाहते हैं।
Let's go across to NDTV's Arpita Ajay Kumar. She's joining us live from Jantar Mantar at the moment. Arpita, this appears to be the latest in the strategy of the Aam Aadmi Party to protest and up the ante against Arvind Kejriwal's arrest. We've seen mass protests that have taken place, and now it's prayers and a fast that is taking place there at Jantar Mantar. What are the details of what's going on there behind you, and do they plan to perhaps, take this momentum beyond Delhi's borders?
Well, Rishika, we have top leaders present here who have been fasting since 11 a.m. This morning. So we have Atishi, Saurabh Bharadwaj and other leaders and ministers participating in the protest that's happening here in Jantar Mantar. Now, remember, AAP is claiming that not just in India, not just in Delhi or Chandigarh, there are protests happening across the globe. People are coming in huge numbers showing support for Kejriwal from New York to London. There have been multiple. Aam Aadmi Party is claiming that they are getting massive support from the people in India and across the globe. Now remember, Aam Aadmi Party is again and again hitting out at BJP, saying that they are scared of Aam Aadmi Party, which is why they have arrested Arvind Kejriwal just before Lok Sabha polls. They have said that BJP is worried if India bloc will win elections this time, as Arvind Kejriwal is one of the biggest faces of India bloc. And also there have been multiple, Aam Aadmi Party has again and again said that even if Arvind Kejriwal remains to be in jail, he will continue to serve as the Chief Minister of Delhi. There have been multiple instances where BJP has hit out, saying Kejriwal cannot run the government sitting behind bars. But today again, Aam Aadmi Party ministers and leaders have retaliated that even if Arvind Kejriwal remains in jail, he will continue to fulfill his duty as Chief Minister of Delhi. Rishika?
All right, Arpita, thanks very much for joining us with all that latest information. This, of course, is the latest, like I said, in the Aam Aadmi Party upping the ante over Arvind Kejriwal's arrest. A massive agitation that's been planned there at Jantar Mantar with the fast and prayers. And, of course, we are seeing all the top leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party there in attendance as well. We'll keep coming back to you, Arpita, for more updates on this story. Meanwhile, the BJP is, of course, holding a counter-protest. Here's what they've had to say.
देखिए, ये हम अरविंद केजरीवाल के भ्रष्टाचार का मॉडल दिखा रहे हैं। वो राजमहल जिसमें अरविंद केजरीवाल रहते हैं, जनता की गाड़ी कमाई का लूट का पैसा है। दिल्ली की जनता को लूटने का काम अरविंद केजरीवाल ने किया, इसलिए हमने कहा ये शराब से शीश महल तक की जो कहानी है, ये दिल्ली के भ्रष्टाचार की कहानी है, जिसके दोषी अरविंद केजरीवाल हैं।
All right, well, moving on now to the other big story that we're tracking for you. It's a massive protest. It's a massive face-off, I beg your pardon, between the BJP and the TMC in West Bengal once again over the quote-unquote misuse of central agencies. An NIA team investigating the Bhupati Nagar blast case, in which kacha houses in the area blew up in December 2022, was attacked while trying to conduct a raid in the area and arrest suspects in connection with the case. West Bengal Chief Minister, however, has blamed the NIA for barging into people's homes in the dark of the night and said it is the NIA which has carried out an attack. Mamata Banerjee has even said that the NIA is in the dock for allegedly molesting women. The NIA said that it has arrested 2 key conspirators amid stiff resistance from an unruly crowd in West Bengal's East Midnapur district. The TMC, of course, has doubled down on the attack on the NIA centre, saying that they are working in collusion.
वहाँ जो हुआ है हाई कोर्ट का ऑर्डर से एनआईए उसको जांच कर रहे हैं। एनआईए जो करेंगे वही होगा।
आपके कार्यकर्ता को भी अरेस्ट किया जो वोट मशीनरी
कर से अगर कोई उसमें लिपटा हुआ था तो उसको अरेस्ट करेंगे, लेकिन जब तक सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में मोदी है वो तो विरोधियों के खिलाफ ये सब इस्तेमाल करता है, सीबीआई, ईडी, एनआईए। तो मैं श्योर नहीं कि हमारे कार्यकर्ता दोषी है।
इस सरकार के द्वारा जानबूझकर इसको किया जा रहा है कि यहाँ सेंट्रल जो फोर्स है, सेंट्रल का जितने सारे हमारे फोर्स और जो डिटेक्टर सब्जेक्ट है, मतलब कि जैसे एनआईए है और भी सारे हैं, ये लोगों के ऊपर आक्रमण का मतलब है यहाँ का डेमोक्रेसी का संतुलन विकलन हो गया है। इसके लिए मैं इलेक्शन कमीशन को थोड़ा सूचित करना चाहता हूँ कि इस विषय पर नज़र रखकर यहाँ और भी प्रोटेक्शन बढ़ाए।
Saurabh Gupta now joins us with the very latest. Saurabh, this is quite a murky story, isn't it? With the details that are in fact coming in are very different. The BJP and the TMC's version of events as far as what happened is very different. What are you picking up? What transpired?
Well, what we know so far is, in the latest, is that there's also been an FIR against NIA officers under Section 354 of the IPC based on the complaint of the family members of those who've been arrested and are accused in the case. Now, this is something that yesterday and Mamata Banerjee just a short while ago has reiterated. She said that the NIA team went in the middle of the night and of course reached before the police could be informed, and also the fact that they barged into homes, and that's why women protested. Now, if you see the visuals of yesterday, there are a lot of women armed with sticks who seem to be blocking the path of the NIA team. In the meanwhile, the Trinamool Congress has also held a press conference in Kolkata and alleged that NIA met a BJP leader, and this meeting took place at his home, is what the Trinamool has alleged in its press conference, and it has demanded the removal of the NIA officer from West Bengal, alleging that he has been working with the BJP. That's something that Abhishek Banerjee, the National General Secretary of the Trinamool Congress, has also tweeted. So this is now, of course, taking a different turn. Of course, the NIA claims to have arrested the key conspirators in the Bhupatinagar blast case, where in December 2022, an explosion ripped through a Kacha home and led to the death of 3 people. And amongst those was also a Trinamool worker. So in that context, NIA they picked up the key conspirators in that case. The Trinamool says its workers are being picked up as elections are near, and the NIA didn't do anything from the time of the incident till now, and it's only on the eve of elections that their workers are being picked up. But obviously a lot of political statements, in this case between the TMC and the BJP, the matter is likely to snowball further.
A couple of questions here, because this, of course, is such a huge development that you're reporting on, with the East Midnapur police now registering an FIR against an NIA team and CRPF officials on the complaint of a woman who has now alleged that she and her husband were assaulted by officers who also allege that the officers have outraged the woman's modesty. So these are essentially grave allegations of sexual misconduct, of molestation that are being levelled against NIA officials at a time when the TMC, remember, is also alleging that the BJP and the NIA are colluding in this particular case. So these are huge allegations. This is clearly snowballed into a huge political controversy between the BJP and the TMC.
That's right. You know, in fact, the BJP, of course, has been saying that these agencies have been working to sort of, counter corruption and counter, these threats of explosions, etc. In fact, the NIA in its statement said that these individuals whom they've arrested conspired to, manufacture crude bombs to create terror. That was the NIA, and of course, they produced them in court and got custody as well. But clearly, the matter has moved beyond that. It's no longer only about the Bhupati Nagar case or the investigation into the Bhupati Nagar blast. But beyond that, it's taken a political color with the TMC and the BJP making allegations and counter-allegations. The TMC has made two very serious allegations. One is that an NIA officer colluded with a BJP leader to target its workers. And this BJP leader allegedly went and met the BJP, the NIA officer at his home. That the Trinamool has said in a press conference. We are waiting for an NIA reaction on that. And, the leader who is alleged to have met the NIA officer has already denied that charge. But the other serious allegation that's now being made is also this FIR under Section 354 of the Indian Penal Code, which is basically charges of molestation, outraging the modesty, etc. And in that context, obviously, there is this, Section 354 of the IPC. That's another allegation that's, been made against the NIA officers as well. So clearly, the matter has become completely political now, with the focus no longer on the investigation itself, but on the politics over the investigation.
All right, Saurabh, thanks very much for joining us with the very latest. An FIR there has been now filed against the NIA team in West Bengal, alleging that the NIA team has molested women from East Midnapur, where two people have been picked up by the NIA in connection with the Bhupati Nagar blast, a case that the NIA is investigating. But apart from the investigation into the blast, this now is the latest political flashpoint between the TMC and the BJP. And moving on now to the other big story that we're tracking, acting swiftly on a tip-off, the state flying squad has seized nearly 4 crore rupees in cash from a trio at the Nellai Express train in the Tambram railway station. Based on information that 3 men boarded the train in Egmore with 7 to 8 bags, including a trolley. The flying squad on duty has in fact rushed them to the railway station. So 4 crore rupees there has been seized by the flying squad, a mega cash haul that we're reporting near Chennai at the moment. Let's go right across to Sam Daniel joining us with the very latest. Sam, what more can you tell us?
Well, the Election Commission, Rishika, has not given any information regarding from who this particular cash was seized. All they have said is the 4 crore cash was recovered from the Tambram railway station outside Chennai, technically belongs to the Chengalpattu district, and that the entire cash has been sent to Income Tax Department for a thorough probe. And at the moment, we don't know who exactly was holding this cash. But in another separate development, the ruling DMK, in a letter to the Election Commission, alleges, citing media reports, that this particular cash, they claim, belongs to the BJP candidate in Tirunelveli, and they have sought searches at all the locations of this BJP candidate, Naida Nagendran, in Tirunelveli, saying that this money was carried allegedly by somebody close to him from Chennai. But the BJP has denied, and they say they will face it legally, but there's no response in terms of other specific allegations that it was recovered. But the larger picture is, so far in Tamil Nadu alone, 82 crore alleged unaccounted cash has been recovered across the state, besides seizure of liquor and also a little quantity of drugs. And normally it takes several months for authorities to investigate, and then if the people from who the cash was seized managed to provide documentary evidence, then the cash is returned back. Otherwise, it becomes a challenge of their part to prove and pursue it legally to get the money back.
All right. Well, Sam, thanks very much for joining us with that latest information. More news that is coming in from Tamil Nadu at the moment. BJP president has hit out at the India bloc from a rally in Tamil Nadu. He was holding a public rally in Ariyalur in Tamil Nadu, where he's attacked the India bloc, and it's rather controversial what he said, because he's essentially said that the India bloc leaders are either in jail or out on bail. Now, this is a huge attack by JP Nadda on opposition leaders at a time when the opposition has been crying foul over the fact that opposition leaders are being unfairly targeted and the central government is misusing central agencies.
Every leader is either in jail or on bail. That we have to understand. I would like to share with you. Rahul Gandhi is on bail. Sonia Gandhi is on bail. Your P. Chidambaram is on bail. Your Kartik Chidambaram is on bail. Your Sanjay Singh is on bail. Your Kejriwal is in jail. Manish Sisodia is in jail. All are in jail. So you can understand that the Tamil Nadu development is at stake under the corrupt regime of this Stalin government, this DMK government.